Okay, very quick update. I went through the inputs and realised that it would be virtually impossible to get a 0 for the first test. So I just went and handed in my answer to part 1, and it was correct. So everything is working fine, but the first test... Did I miss something? For each test, it doesn't say that it first... Anyway, I don't know. The air conditioner comes online. It's cold air, feels good for a while, but then the test alarms start to go off. Oh dear. Okay, we're actually heating up the spacecraft. Yep, that's probably quite a big problem. So we need to use the test to extend the thermal radiators. Fortunately, the diagnostic program, your puzzles input, is already, unfortunately, is not. It's only missing a few opcodes. Oh no! Okay. I mean, this is going to be another full video, so let's get a timer running. Well, it's 6:38 your time. So let's try and get this done by 7:10. So we have a new opcode. We have a series of new opcodes, and they are... I'm going to keep these in order. Jump if true. If the first parameter is non-zero, set the instruction pointer to the value from the second parameter. Otherwise, do nothing. So I actually only need one jump. If the first parameter is non-zero, set the instruction pointer to the value from the second parameter. So I need parameters. Maybe. We'll see about that. Opcode 7 is less than. If the first parameter is less than the second, store 1 in the position given by the third. Okay, that's fine. LT, parameters, and GT, parameters. So let's go do some parsing. Parsing. Parse next instruction. Here we go. Nice and extendable. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thunderbirds are go. Jump if true. 6 is jump if false. 7 is indeed less than. Someone's been doing this before. 8 is... No. You're so close. It is not equals, it's great. Oh shit, it is equals. I can't read. God, that's a theme, isn't it? Okay. And I need to return an instruction. Right. Jump if true. If the first parameter is non-zero, so I need to set the instruction pointer to the value from the second parameter, which presumably means these modes are the same. If param a not equal to 0. Ooh. So I'm also going to add a pass. Pass will do nothing, we'll go to the next instruction. If param A is not equal to 0, else instruction, okay, instruction pass. It sets the instruction pointer to the value from the second parameter. So actually, jump 2 just needs a use size, if we're doing this all in the match. So I possibly should have done this logic inside the run for this, but oh well. Okay, jump param b as use size. Is instruction pointer a use size? Yes, it is. Okay. The body of 6 is exactly the same, but with the other logic. If the first parameter is 0, then do that instead. 7 less than, if the first parameter is less than the second, so that just needs parameters. And we do, okay, instruction, LT, param A, param B, store location, param C as use size, and equals is the same. Except it's going to be equal. Who needs tests? Don't need tests. Right, so now, if I had left this in, then this would compile. I wouldn't know that I've forgotten my instructions. As it is, it's not going to compile because I do not have all of my arms. So first off, pass is going to return false. In fact, it's going to do nothing, because we return false here anyway. So jump with a use size is going to set self.instruction pointer to let's not call it that. Let's call it that. I think if it sets the instruction pointer to the value from the second parameter. Yeah, okay, so that should be fine. Equal LT, and it's going to take I'm just going to do params. And let's do this on a new line. So, if params 0 is less than params 1, strictly less than, right? Store 1 in the position given by the third parameter. Self.store mem, the address is params. That's wrong, it's not that, it's params.inputs. Kind of surprised it didn't pick up on that. Params dot, what do I call it? Store location, and the value is going to be 1. Value is a string, yeah. Else the same, but the value will be 0. I think. If it's less than, store 1 in the position, otherwise store 0. Yep. And I need to expect those. failed to store less than xpredict. Failed to store not less than. Okay. And then finally instruction equal. I think I gave that params. And it's going to be more or less the same logic. Yeah, basically that again. Down there. Did I miss a line? Yeah, I did. I missed a line. If params is exactly equal to 1, store 1, otherwise don't. Like all instructions, they need to support parameter modes, as described above. Normally, after instructions finish, the instruction pointer increases by number. However, if the instruction modifies the instruction pointer, that's a jump, that value is used and the instruction pointer is not automatically increased. So I need to remember where So when I parse a parameter, I increase the instruction pointer. I can get rid of those. Parse next instruction increases the instruction pointer, and parse parameter increases the instruction pointer. But when we run jump, we are just going to... So it's going to increase the instruction parameter, but then set it to something else and carry on from there, and that's absolutely fine. Let's just return in com output store len -1. And let's do the whole thing again for part 2 because I'm being lazy. And this is going to be very confusing because I'm going to have to do part 1 and part 2. I might uncomment day 5 for other days because otherwise this is going to be a pain. Private ID of 5. Ugh. Cargo run. 1 for the first one, and 5 for the second. And I've still got a print happening somewhere that I don't want. No, you're fine. That one. Does Alt-Delete work? No, it doesn't. See, I remember you used to be able to do Alt-Delete on the line, or Command-Delete on the line, and it would be fine. I'm going to run that again to clear that up. 1, 5. Oh, see all that time put in to making this extendable, and that was extremely painless. I'm not going to add these videos together. So you're going to get 2 videos. I might even do a delayed start. Well, there we are. Now I can finally move on to day 6, just in time for actual Christmas, and I'll start doing 2025.